Grant's coming with you?
He is.
Okay.
He is.
Ryan's, if you're ready, if you want to wait for him, it's fine.
Pronounce your last name.
Morshower. Yeah, I used to be SID at Wake Forest, like
No
in
kidding.
the early 80s. And,
Early 80s. Is that Carl Tacey?
yeah, exactly.
No kidding.
Yeah, and then I've been doing this like for forever.
Really?
Yeah, so it's been fun.
Good for you.
Just do this as an aside. So Virginia Tech locker room is open.
Had a game last year in Charlotte against a really good A-10 team, St. Bonaventure. And everything we threw in the air went in the basket, and they couldn't. They had a heck of a team. I was reminiscent of that. I take nothing away from Coach Keats and the Wolfpack. They wore my tail out, and I applaud them. You guys go ahead. It's awfully late in the evening. Be doing what we're doing right now.
To our left on the aisle.
Hey, Coach, I'm curious, what has not come together defensively for your group? You had a couple good stretches defensively, but overall.
We had some great stretches, Mike. You know, they're a real handful to defend because of Burns and the pressure that he can put on you, and you feel like you got to send two. The only people in the last third of the season, Virginia, had to send people at him. And, you pick your poison. You got Joyner and Smith out there. Casey Morsell has had a very good year for them. So they make it challenging.
Front row.
To follow up on that, Mike, what did you hope to do defensively against State overall, and Smith in particular, that just didn't work out today?
Well, we knew our rotations would have to be on point. They were going to have to be superb. He is a really good passer. But as you saw, when we got to him, we knocked a couple of down, maybe three down. So to cool him off, you try to play him one-on-one, and we did that, and you were there. If you try to play him one-on-one, they won the game for them at their place. He had 2 fouls in the first half. He had 10, I think, in the second half, and we couldn't do anything. We couldn't do anything with him. I've seen him score on Lively. I've seen him score on Baycott. And then, we wanted to hold on to our hedge longer with Joyner and Smith. They're so dynamic off of ball screens and in the open floor. Smith, I think their first basket was a pull-up three in transition that he buries with regularity. We couldn't get to either of them. I think they had 31 of their first half points, which, not good enough. Not good enough.
Front row.
Although it might have taken place when the game was somewhat out of reach, Rodney Rice played really well tonight.
Yeah, he
What
did.
did you like from
he did.
from him?
I just you're trying to win. That got to a point, and he's played well. He's had such a frustrating year for anyone. Certainly a freshman that had such high hopes. We had such high hopes for, and battled through a number of really difficult injuries. And to get back here and play a cluster of games and play well and be a part of the rotation. I think he played 17 minutes last night, his first night in the ACC tournament. I thought he played well. I thought he looked comfortable, and that is a great sign for us moving ahead.
Back left.
Mike, given some of your younger players, such as Rodney, do you think your program would benefit from an NIT?
I do, Dave. I do, and I hope like crazy that comes to fruition. 19 wins. I think that's worthy. We'll see how all that falls out on Sunday, but I hope that happens.
Third row.
Grant, in your first year as a Hokie, it's obviously been a long way from the beginning of the season to now. How do you think you have developed, and is there anything that you're hoping to improve if you were to return next year?
Yeah, I think obviously it was a long year for us, especially that stretch in January. But the course of the basketball season, I think we got a lot better as a team. Started playing more connected. I think the next step for me personally is defensively to continue to pick it up.
Left aisle.
Mike, you had, the rough stretch last year, then turned things around, gotten such a good role. What was different or what didn't click this year to kind of get to that same
Never
point?
could find a right rhythm and the right rotation, Mike. We had different. We didn't have the same personnel. Rodney's down, Hunter's down. Failing on my part, to be frank. Got to be better.
Front row.
To follow up on that, Mike, so how, not knowing whether this is the end or not, how will you think of this season?
Good. 19 wins. Expected a lot better, Mark. Expected a lot better. I hope we have an opportunity to play again. I've really enjoyed coaching this team, and we'll assess as we go along.
We have colleagues on Zoom. If anyone has a call, please use the raise hand function. Any other questions here?
Is that it? Thanks, guys.
All right.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Thank you.